Hello, everyone. It's me, Mrs. Cubbage. It is Wednesday, and it is time for Etiquette Class. Etiquette Class with Mrs. Cubbage is sponsored by Vibrant Souls, Health and Wellness. You can find them on Instagram or you could email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. Shout out to Rio. Happy birthday. Well, actually, now it's belated birthday, but it was her birthday a couple of days ago. So happy birthday, Rio. We hope that it was a blessed and wonderful one. And Danetta's Avon store. Make sure you go to youravon.com/Danetta Hardy and find out more about the wonderful products and items that are available at Avon. Well, I'm sure that yesterday you saw Tuesday Talks with Bobby D. And we talked about being neighborly. And I thought that today would be a great day to continue on that path. And I thought that I could give you a few tips about being neighborly etiquette. Number one, when someone moves into your neighborhood, number one, it would be great if you were to go and introduce themselves. Now, maybe not right away because the person or family or couple are trying to move in. Okay, they're trying to move in. They're probably stressed. They're trying to get their bills set up. They're trying to get their water and sewage and all these things moved around and in their name and, into their new place. And with that being said, you want to make sure that you introduce yourself. But number two, it's kind of, or maybe I should say 1A, you want to be patient. Okay. If the new neighbors don't run out to you right away and try to talk to you and all that jazz, it's okay because they're new. You've been there, you've been there for I don't know how many years or whatever, or maybe not even years. It could even be months or a year. And someone new moves in and you want to make sure that you are being neighborly. However, you don't want to be too pushy. So that would be what, 1B? It all kind of goes along with when someone moves in. Number two, I think the neighborly thing to do is to maybe bring somebody a basket or what was actually very lovely that our new neighbors did. They actually made Rice Krispie treats and, you know, walked around and gave them to the neighbors, which I thought was absolutely lovely. However, we all should have been doing that for them. So, Mr. Cubbage was here when they brought when they brought the Rice Krispie treats over. I wasn't there yet. I hadn't made it home yet. But since I had missed them, I wanted to express my feelings, my gratefulness, and how thoughtful I thought that they were. So I wrote a note to them and on my own little stationery and everything, and I put it in their mailbox. So the next time I see them, I think it'll be great. It has been lovely so far, and I'm praying that it will stay on that path because, as you all know, we have some crazy people and crazy neighbors who follow us as it is. So, with that being said, it it's wonderful to have new neighbors move into your neighborhood, to be neighborly, to do good things, to make everyone feel comfortable in their own space. Because if you are trying to be comfortable, when you are at home, that should be the place where you feel most comfortable, right? You don't tuck and run when you're in your own home, right? When you're paying for things in the space that you're in. You shouldn't have to tuck and run or go through all these changes or do all these things, right? So instead of making things comfortable, like most people who have some sense and who want to be neighborly and who want to be kind, not the old neighbors, okay, the ones that we've spoken about time and time again. But these new neighbors will certainly negate the horrible ones that have been here for a while. So it's going to be nice to have, but all the rest of the neighbors are absolutely wonderful and terrific. So I'm saying all this to say, make sure that you aren't that nosy, terrible, cranky, weird, wacky, ridiculous, ignorant, mean, mean spirited, petty neighbor. So many more words, but I won't go there. It is etiquette class, remember. So, with all of that being said, when there is a new neighbor moving into your neighborhood, make sure that you show kindness. Um, Maybe even once you get to know them, invite them over to your place, right? Invite them over to your house or your condo or wherever you may live, right? Invite them over, make them feel welcome, make them feel welcome into the community because, they don't know anybody. They don't know anything other than what the real estate person might have said or the landlord or, whatever, wherever you may live. So keep that in mind because think about it when you were new moving into your neighborhood, and if you hadn't had somebody that was being kind and courteous and wonderful to you, wouldn't you have wanted somebody to do that for you? So go ahead and be that good neighbor. Okay, be that good neighbor. Don't be a bad neighbor because it sours things. It sours things. It makes things awkward and weird and you know, at the core of people, at least I hope, and I pray. I believe that at the core of everyone, there is some goodness. Now, I know that this administration has unfortunately brought out the absolute worst in people, but I believe that most people are good. And I believe that 95% of people at their core, maybe a little less, are good. So, with that being said, I know you're a good person. Do good things. Do positive things. Don't be a burden. Be a blessing, not a burden to your neighbors and to your community. Do good works. Do good things. Good things always come back to you whenever you do something good. Don't expect it. Don't expect something from somebody or I'm gonna get something out of it if I'm being good. No, don't do that. Be good, be a good person, be a kind person, and I promise good things will always come back to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you give me a thumbs up to push me a little more out into the oh my goodness, I was going to say the biorhythms, my goodness, into the algorithms. And make sure that you check out all of our shows here on YouTube as well as our audio shows on SoundCloud and Buzzsprout. Also, make sure you check out our Saturday live show, okay? Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. Thank you so much, so much for joining me today. It is Wednesday. I hope that you are enjoying the beginning of your summer, right? It's almost summer, and it's a hot one. It's going to be rainy today here in Pittsburgh. That's what I heard anyway. So the weather folks are saying. So I hope wherever you are, it's not too bad. Hopefully it won't get too bad here. And everybody could at least, I don't know, get back outside and do what they love to do, especially as the weather is continuing to get warmer. So with that being said, thank you so much. And have an amazing Wednesday. Have an amazing Wednesday. Thank you so much. And I will see you very, very soon. All right? Take care of yourself. Bye. Happy Wednesday. It's going to be a great day. Be positive.